Hey Flaunters, so in this tutorial, we're going over everything you need to know to master your inside leg hang. I'm Shelly from the Fit to Flaunt app, and we're the app that turns your home into your very own pole studio. So if you like this tutorial and you want to get access to hundreds more, where we teach you transitions, routines, we have low flow, chair dancing, flexibility training, then download the Fit to Flaunt app. And my favorite part about the app is the amazing community that we have on there, where you can share your progress videos or even post your content to get feedback from me and other members of the community. So I'll put the link in the description, and without further ado, let's get started into this tutorial because we need to get these leg hangs right. All right, Flaunter, you're probably wondering why I'm on the floor if we're working on inside leg hangs. Well, that's because I want to go over it with you on the floor first so that you fully understand your contact points. A lot of students go right into the inside leg hang. They start practicing it. It's hurting. The pole's not in the right position because it's kind of hard to know where you need to put it if you're hanging on for dear life. So let's practice it on the floor first, then we'll take it up. So the first thing I want you to do is pick a side. Doesn't matter which side because you should be working on both sides. So you want to have your body, you want to lay down, and we want the pole to be right above our hip bone and below our ribs. So you'll feel that little space right there. So you can scoot over so that the pole is right in between the space. So again, above your hip bone and below your ribs. What you want to do now, we're going to take our inside hand, we're grabbing the pole outside on top. I'm bringing my feet as close to my butt as possible. You don't have to pull or force it. You just bring it as close to your butt as possible. Now you're gonna push the pole down into the ground as you push your hips up. Remember, the pole is still staying in the spot that we located. So from here, what I'm going to do, so again, pushing your hips up, my shoulders are completely off of the floor because I pulled my body up. I'm gonna bring my inside leg forward and onto the pole. From here, I'm going to release my hands. So now my upper back, like my shoulders are on the floor, and then I'm going to extend this leg. So you should be able to maintain this position for a few seconds. So if you're not able to maintain this, don't go up yet for your inside leg hang. Keep practicing here so that you understand how to engage and hold. So what I'm doing, I'm really pushing my inside leg in towards the pole to help me create that lock with my hip. So I'm holding here, and then we're going to release. So now that you understand where the pole needs to be and what you need to be doing with that leg, let's take it up. All right, Flaunters, so now let's translate everything we learned when we were on the floor into the air. So I'm going into my inside leg hang. I'm going into an inversion first. I'm bringing my inside leg to the pole. I'm dropping my back leg. Once I drop my back leg, then you'll feel the pole get into that nice comfy spot below your ribs and above your hips. From here, I'm releasing and pressing my inside arm into the pole to help me stay locked in. So I already know what you're thinking. Shelly, what if I don't have a chopper yet? Can I still do my inside leg hang? Yeah, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like getting into it if you don't have your chopper yet, right? So more than likely, if you don't have your chopper, you're hooking one of your legs and then the other one. So what you want to do is switch so that your inside leg goes in the front, just like you would. So now you want to drop your leg. Now, the trick with this is that because you didn't do a chopper, your head is lower than it needs to be. So you will have to pull up a little bit as you drop the back leg to help you secure your inside leg hang. So if you don't have your chopper, then as you can see, your body is a little more vertical with the pole, and that makes it harder for it to get into the right spot. So now that we see what it looks like getting into it with the chopper and without, let's go over what you're probably doing wrong, why you don't have your leg hang mastered. So let's start with not having the chopper. So you don't have your chopper, you're going here, and then you're hooking, you're switching. So now what you're probably doing is just dropping your back leg, right? So you're dropping the back leg and trying to hold your chopper. Ouch. Not only does that hurt more because your body is not curved around the pole, it's harder to hold, and honestly, it just doesn't look as pretty because your body is so straight. And again, that's because you're just dropping the leg and trying to go right into it. So remember, what you want to do instead to avoid the inside leg hang being more painful and not looking as aesthetic is remembering these key points that I'm gonna go over again. So you go into your inversion, you bring your inside leg hang to the front, you pull your body up a little as you drop the leg back. So until you drop that leg back, you do not release your hands. And as you can see, my body is looking more horizontal as I'm dropping the leg so that I can get the pole in my sweet spot above my hip bone. So now that I'm here and I know my leg is all the way down, it's easy for me to release because I'm locked in. Now, even if you're doing your chopper, the same thing can happen, right? You're going into your chopper, you're hooking, and then you're just releasing your hands. So as you can see, again, completely vertical on the pole. I'm not curved around the pole. It's harder to hold, and it's not as aesthetic. So even if you're going from your chopper, you still have to follow the same steps in dropping that outside leg completely down before even thinking about releasing your hands. So let's see that. So chopper, hook, drop my outside leg all the way down, and then now I can release. So now, the last thing we want to think about, flaunters, is what our body is doing. So we got into the position, what now? It's super important to remember that your inside leg isn't just hanging on, it's actively working. So when it's wrapped around the pole, you want to think about pressing it towards your midline so that you can create more of a lock in your leg hang, and you won't feel like you're sliding and that it's hard to hold. And I'll demonstrate that. So again, once I bring my leg around the pole, I'm thinking about actively engaging my leg and bringing my knee towards my midline. The next thing we want to think about is what our inside arm is doing. It's not just hanging there. So the inside arm is behind us, and that too is pressing into the pole to help us create more of a lock. So let's see it. I'm back, my inside leg pressing into the pole towards my midline. Inside arm also pressing into the pole, lifting through my chest and creating a nice arch in my leg hang. All right, flaunters, so there you have it. We just went over all the do's and the don'ts for the inside leg hang. So if you follow these tips, I 100% guarantee you that you will master your inside leg hang. So again, don't forget, you want more amazing tutorials from me and the other Fit to Flaunt instructors, download the Fit to Flaunt app. And one last thing, please, 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 don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. This is how we keep the channel growing so we can keep bringing these amazing tutorials to you. So thanks so much for watching.